Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Roldy, and today we have Mamamoo. I think it's kind of like a guide video, if not like a history of the group. Oh my god, it was made 8 months ago, so it's fairly recent, and it's hard to stay up to date with everything. But I think this year they're not doing a whole lot. I don't know if they're doing a 10-year anniversary. I don't know if it's a group thing, if it's a company thing, if it's just not really a thing at all. It's not even, they don't really care. I don't know. I have no idea. From what I was told, or what I've read, is that they're doing more solo stuff this year, or have been at least of recent. So I don't know if they're doing anything for the 10-year anniversary. So we will see. This is just to kind of get to know the girls more, I think. Or just get to know the group as a whole, which is either way is cool with me. This was when I was asking about like guide related videos, and I was asking for 3 groups. Mamamoo was one of them. A lot of people said this is the video, so this is what we're gonna do. It's not that long, so I'm wondering how much information we're gonna learn, but we will find out. It's a flashbang right now. It's a white screen, so you're gonna see this in 3, 2, 1. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, let's go.
As K-pop keeps getting immense popularity worldwide, appealing to a wider audience and slowly getting into mainstream
Like
territory, there is one group that despite both local and global success remains largely overlooked. And there are definitely not enough videos out there about them, so let's dive into it.
Let's do it.
We would like to welcome you. Once the home better, so
That's beautiful.
Mamamoo is a 4-member South Korean girl group from an underdog company that debuted in 2014, making them part of the 3rd K-pop generation of idols. Renowned for their exceptional vocal abilities, their range, charisma, emotive delivery, and overall brand, they are set apart as a group with unparalleled talent and originality in the industry. From the moment they started, Mamamoo has been consistently disrupting the conventional norms of the Korean music scene, forging a genre of their own. Their concept is neither cutesy or badass, but offers an alternative that challenges the usual stereotypical portrayal of girl groups, often designed to cater to the male gaze. Instead, they went with their own style, debuted older than what is the norm, and subjected themselves to the harsh criticisms of a public that wasn't used to idols not abiding to their impossibly high standards.
어떤 틀이 있는데 사실 그런 느낌은 아니란 말이죠. 마마모도 사실 확신이 있었어요 처음에.
그런 생각을 아예 안 했었던 것 같아요. 정말 뭐 키가 되게 커가지고 막 모델처럼 막 멋있거나 막 이런 것도 아니고 얼굴이 막 그렇다고 되게 예쁘지도 않고 너네는 그냥 좋은 무대와 좋은 노래 이걸로 너네는 승부를 봐야 된다.
They were often disrespected for their unconventional visuals and personalities, not embodying the cute and innocent image that female idols usually adopt.
데뷔하자마자 탈퇴를 당할 뻔했어요?
예, 그랬죠.
왜요?
예, 좀 외적인 모습으로 많은 분들이 뭐 어떻게 뭐 저런 애가 뭐 걸그룹을 하냐 뭐 이런 식인 거예요. 그래서 막
회사에서 못해서면
그런 인식들을 그래도 제가 좀 더 좋게 바꿀 수 있겠다 하면서 그랬었죠.
As young trainees, Solar, Moonbyul, Wheein, and Hwasa had to prove their way to success with the one element that truly matters and is too often dismissed: music. First ever artist of their company Rainbow Bridge
pure
World, the
vocal
girls
talent.
had one chance to make a lasting impression, and that they did.
실례지만 내게 뭐가 묻은 거니 네 눈빛에 내가 헷갈리잖니 Mamamoo Mamamoo 거긴 Mr. and Mamamoo 신사슴 여러분 Let's get on with the show Damn it is you 왜 자꾸 내 마음을 몰라주는 거니 왜 Mr. and Mamamoo 날 건너려 하지마 Hey mister 괜찮다면 박수 한번 쳐주세요.
That is a hell of a way to debut. That's for
Even
sure.
though they gained attention with this first stage, the girls had very little to build upon, not benefiting from what the already established agencies with money and reputation do. In the early years, RBW couldn't even afford them a choreographer, leaving the group to make their own dances and promoting their songs with streets performances, while other groups would access large-scale promotions and resources upon debut. Not only were the girls struggling financially, they would also mention how they'd feel out of place and snubbed from industry actors. But despite the hardships, Mamamoo would start growing a small fandom and achieve some success, like their first music show win with the song You're the Best.
Why am I already getting emotional watching this? Because I like compared, because a lot of people say, like I think I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the whole underrated thing. I feel the same way about Red Velvet, but the thing is, Red Velvet is in SM, so that's completely different from what Mamamoo had to deal with, you know. And I mean, I don't know how long it took them to get their first win, but just to be kind of looked at as like an outcast from the get-go, just based off appearance, you know. I don't know.
Over the course of their career, Mamamoo has shown significant maturity and evolution in their music, consistently delivering high-quality performances and attesting that there is no genre or style they cannot master. And even though there aren't many topics on which the K-pop community aligns, the girls' indisputable talent, charismatic stage presence,
She's
and
drumming?
flawless live vocals are a unanimous agreement. To survive in an industry that entertains most of the spotlight on visuals and hard choreographies, Mamamoo would stand out by participating in vocal-centric shows like Immortal Songs and infuse their performances with fun moments and ad-libs in award shows that are usually a little more serious.
Oh, shot.
At this point, you might see how Mamamoo's fresh and forward attitude may have shaken pre-established models. Yet we've only scratched the surface of the extent to their influence and artistry, starting with their music. Their discography explores so many various styles, from the jazz, soul, and funk influences of their first EPs.
Oh, we're reacting to this song. I need to find another song to react to.
To pop and R&B with projects like the 4-season EPs or the album Travel.
They play this in the Killing Voice. Ooh, I like
Or
that
even
too.
hip-hop and blues in Reality
Yep.
and Black.
Is this it?
Destiny makes me cry, destiny makes me smile. 고장난 아침반은 돌고 돌아 길을 잃은 듯이 혼란. 밥 먹었니? 일은 힘들지 않니?
The one video I can only urge you to watch if you want a fast introduction to their catalog is the Killing Voice special. It's
Already
really
seen
worth it. Although profit-driven control has limited creative agency of many idols within their company, the members of Mamamoo are invested musicians with hands-on input on their work. They are in fact the most credited girl group in KOMCA history, the Korea Music Copyright Association that registrates when an artist participates in the writing of song composition, lyrics, or arrangement.
Wow.
벗어버렸네 안에 날 찾아
벌써 버렸네 내 안에 날 찾아
네.
됐던 먼 곳까지
화면 전화 고개 들 때 하다가 뭐 혼자서 이제 하는 거죠. 다리 들고 내렸을 때 화면 전환이 되면서 그 관객석에 가 있는다는 거죠.
본인이
네.
바라보고 있는 시.
With themes like heartbreaks and trying to cling on to something that's falling apart, the turbulence of modern life with introspection on pain growth and loneliness, or uplifting anthems that bring a message of self-respect and confidence, the quartet's mission is to creatively evoke powerful emotions in their audience, something they achieve brilliantly by incorporating vivid imagery and metaphors that add richness and dimension to their storytelling.
날 뜨겁게 안던 그 순간 화산처럼 터져버렸던 마음 붉은 자욱이 남았어 내 맘에 아직 따뜻해.
One of their most recognized works in that aspect is their conceptual project entitled 4 Seasons, 4 Colors,
Yeah,
a year-long...
So I think this is what, is it Starry Night that I reacted to? And apparently it was like the 4 seasons because they all had 4 solo albums, I believe. Something along those lines, which I think is a pretty cool, like, just idea, a concept that they came up with. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be listening to more Mamamoo. When we get there, we will. But I think this part of their catalog, whatever the hell that this is really interesting, and it makes me want to. I can't wait to really check it out. So, but we'll get there when we get there.
multi-EP installment that represented each member through a seasonal-themed lens.
한국은 사계절이 굉장히 뚜렷한 나라예요. 그래서 계절마다 그 감성들을 느낄 수가 있는데 포시즌 앨범에는 그 사계절의 감성을 그대로 담은 앨범이에요.
That's awesome.
손끝이 시리더니 벌써 봄이 왔네 꿈 같은 바람이 불어 곳곳에 너만 생각해 그러더니 넌 나해 이야야 네 멋대로 굴면 안돼 Get better day by day 그럼 기분 좋은 날 혼자가 되어 홀가분한 밤
This era enabled the group to capture the attention of new fans and make a significant turning point
Really?
in their career, reaching heights they
So
had
that-
yet to achieve.
So
But
that
with
was
more
the
success
moment, huh?
comes more scrutiny, and as a team that has made clear from the very start that they would not play by the rules or answer to please, the girls had to face numerous backlash in that time.
본인도 불편해 보이는데 코디는 왜 이런 옷을 입혔는지 모르겠다. 코디 분께서 입혀주신 건 아니고요. 진짜 제가 입은 거였어요.
얼굴이든 왜 인신공격을 하는지도 모르겠고 뭐 인신공격뿐만 아니라 그 사람이 어떤 옷을 입든 뭘 하든 그냥 그 사람의 모습인 거예요.
To add context, South Korea is still drowning in conservative ideology. The word feminist alone is enough to cause outrage, and idols out of all people are to remain in line and not cause controversy, which is why most of them don't openly affiliate with any social movements. The Harvard Political Review states, in South Korea, an activist can face barriers to her political career. A K-pop star is met with fans burning her photos, and YouTubers receive death threats. Politicians refer to feminism as toxic as terrorism, and even women's rights activists hesitate to use the term feminist to describe themselves in fear of discrimination and judgment. In those circumstances, you can see how female idols that deliberately exercise their confidence on stage, encourage fans to step out of the mold, and explicitly don't care for the prejudices thrown their way, are judged as a threat to some. Mamamoo are not ones to abdicate, and when they don't answer directly to those critics in interviews and videos, they do this.
All I wanna be is 멋진 내 맘대로
Oh.
걸어.
So this was, well, this video along with another one, I can't remember. It was that ballad song that's amazing. I can't remember what it's called right now. The one I if you haven't seen it, I was gonna react to 2 videos. This was one of them. The other one was a live one because there was no MV and it was gonna get blocked, so I just took it out. And I remember someone commenting that this video was kind of like a statement, you know, against all the critics that they have faced. And I didn't, at the time, I was like, sure, I don't know what you're talking about, but cool. So now I kind of understand why they did this, and that is fucking awesome.
Do it, do it like me, do it 나를 따라 해. Kick it, clapping, 모두 같이 해.
In 2019, they come back with Hip, a single that will cement their position as a main actor in the industry. The chart-topping track gathers most of the ideas that the group has been trying to convey, with each of the girls embodying different characters that initiate important conversations.
거기가 날 자극한 여러분 감사. 거기서 멈춘 찌질이 반사라는 게 있어요. 이제 뭔가 자극은 좋지만 남을 헐뜯고 뭔가 그러는 거는 좋은 건 아니잖아요.
With a single song, they managed to make a statement about climate change, give exposure to drag queens, represent strong women from every profession, and address the media criticisms. The song will go on to become a massive hit, peaking at #1 in many countries, as well as in the Billboard World Digital Song Sales and the worldwide iTunes album chart. A milestone for a girl group that doesn't come from the big 3 and has basically built itself up.
Damn.
Later on, they continued to break records with new songs like Aya and walked their own path out of the mainstream trends by releasing an album made entirely of ballads. Very bold move for a K-pop act.
Wow, what?
But Mamamoo's cultural and political impact doesn't stop there. While misogyny intersects with other social issues such as race and sexual orientation, the girls have made themselves advocates and allies of marginalized groups, using their platform to shed light on important topics or create a safe space for underrepresented communities.
안녕하세요 여러분, 한국에서 활동하고 있는 드레 아티스트 나나영롱
I
킴입니다.
thought
터키어 문화
I thought they
축제라는
were dressed
곳에도
up
기부를
for a second.
했었다라는 소식을
Which is fine. I was
전달했을
just
때
like, wait, what?
이제 모든 멤버들이 다 긍정적으로 반응해 주셨지만 특히 문별 씨가 이제
칼도 굉장히 녹슨 칼? 그러니까 굉장히 비위생적인 칼을 사용을 하는 거예요.
Hey shy boy, come on shy boy. Hey shy girl, come on shy girl.
저는 이번 기회에 말하고 싶지만 저는 성별을 넣는 걸 별로 좋아하지 않거든요. 성별 지칭을 하는 걸 별로 좋아하지 않는데 이번 기회에 또 저희 의견을 또 회사에서 또 들으시고 또 잘 생각해 주셨으면 좋겠다라는 말씀도 전달을 드렸습니다.
While queerbaiting has been a rising conversation in K-pop,
Dude,
Mamamoo's
so-
stance and actions speak for themselves.
Dude, the Solgi and Irene duo, whatever that song's called, I forget what it is. It's so good though.
There are so many more examples than the ones I've shown you, like how they're
Oh,
the
they did
first
their
ever
makeup?
K-pop group
That's
to
pretty
have a
cool.
queer fan club that raises funds for LGBT+ projects, or how Moonbyul used to write letters every year on National Coming Out Day. To Mamamoo, being different is not something you need to hide or be ashamed of.
이 시대가 말하는 미의 기준에 내가 맞지 않다면 내가 또 다른 기준이 되어야겠다.
And as each member forged a distinctive solo career alongside their group activities, they continued to convey the team's beliefs and artistry while exploring their own.
Oh, so now we're getting into the group, the members. Yeah, I almost got emotional again, dude. How can you not like this group though? For what they do, for what they like speak out about, who the people they support. I mean, what? How can you not support these girls? They're amazing. Oh my goodness. This makes me love them even more now. Now we're okay. Let's get to know. This is my girl right here, Hwasa. I love her. And she seems to be the most controversial. I mean, not to me, but like she seems to have she's had a lot of, I guess, run-ins or people talking about her for all the wrong reasons, it seems, but whatever. Let's get into it.
Maria, 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 빛나는 밤이야. 날 괴롭히지 마. 나는 멀쩡해. I don't like it, nobody like it. It's just something. 지금이야 난 savage. Tell me I'm a crazy. 더 가지려 했어도 우린 제자리를 맴돌 뿐이야.
Hwasa's career as a solo artist is very much in resonance with Mamamoo's message. She often addresses the pressure and expectations placed on her as a public figure and confronts the societal standards that have affected her self-esteem. If from the outside her songs may sound upbeat and fun, the lyrics are often introspective and expose the inner demons and struggles she deals with every day.
외로워서 어떻게 미움마저 삼켰어. 화낼 힘도 없어 이유도 없고 뭐 그리 아니고 가던 길 그냥 가. 왜 돼 그래 서럽게. Maria, Maria, 널 위한 Maria. 빛나는 밤이야. 널 괴롭히지 마. 뭐하러 동보동해 이미 아름다운데.
And while she
Holy
remains the main target of
shit.
hate, she has leveraged it into a source of strength, becoming one of the most successful and admired soloists in the country and maintaining a consistent presence on the music charts.
네, 이번 주 1위 해주시면
I love
Like
how-
other members of the group,
This video is messing me up, dude. This video is actually wrecking me. I literally have a tear. I literally have a tear. Holy shit! I usually try to stop it before it happens. This video is really good, and it's oh my goodness. That Maria song. First off, the lyrics obviously speaking about like the struggles and like telling people like, yo, dude, just do your own thing. Why are you so involved in my business type of thing? Even though like, you know, you are a public figure, but still it's like, why the hate? And the way that she sings it was so beautiful. And then to see her get her win, her first solo win, and like the group is just going, they're just jumping for joy for her. Oh my God. Oh, I feel like this isn't going to be the last time I tear up. It's been like 3 times. Oh my goodness.
Hwasa's recognition also comes from her impact on the Korean hip-hop and R&B scene, with the multiple collaborations she's worked on with rappers like Loco, DPR Live, Epic High, and others.
Oh my God! I thank God. I mean, not that I'm not going to care about the other members, but Hwasa is like I definitely think is my bias personally, and just to see how amazing of a person she is, and I know the rest of them are just as amazing, but Hwasa just hits a little bit deeper, you know. But let's get to know the other girls. Dude, do all of their solo stuff just go like? I was about to say go hard, but they why do they all sound so good?
Ween's expression for the majority of her solo work has been delving into the turbulence of young adulthood through soft pop and R&B inspirations paired with poetic imagery.
Shit.
As she grows to appreciate herself more as an artist,
Did
she learns not to
say-
dwell on the
Did
past.
she say soft rock and wait? What'd she say? Oh, I'm just I'm a mess.
Ween's expression for the majority of her solo
Turbulence
work
of young
has been
adulthood,
delving
right?
into the
Yeah.
turbulence of young adulthood through soft pop and
Soft
R&B
pop and
inspirations
R&B.
paired with poetic imagery.
Oh,
As she
that
grows
sounds
to
great.
appreciate herself more as an artist, she learns not to dwell on the past and look to a brighter future with the newfound confidence fans gave her.
날 비춰 수많은 말들의 공속 끝에 늘 기다려왔던 깜깜한 내 뒤로 Oh here I am 시린 맘이 뜨겁게 뒤바뀌고 햇살 I ride upon the sun Here I am
Her delicate yet powerful voice makes her an excellent fit for a wide range of music styles, which she had the opportunity to explore through collaborations with artists like Sick K, PH1, or Cold.
To be honest, I don't know any of those people. I like this though.
And while she enjoys taking on new challenges that showcase her incredible versatility, Ween's core characteristic is defined by her ability to marry disciplines, like the artwork she created for her song Goodbye, where she offers a rare representation of same-sex love in a K-pop music video.
That's a bold thing to do, but I love that. Oh god.
달이 태양을 가릴 때그 빛을 잃어 어둠이 내릴 때널 구원해줄게 With my life 기도할 수 없는 내 맘 너 때문인 건 아닌데 아는 내 조절이 안돼 내가 뭘 어쩌겠니 사랑이 그런 거지 마음이 마음을 버린다는 게 다 이러니 생각은 꼬리를 물고 나를 망가뜨리니까 날 위해 오늘도 좋은 백을 골라 yeah. 나만의 영화를 만드는 게 새로운 장을 떠올라 yeah.
As the
I love that I got to hear snippets of the songs that she's singing. And while I mean her voice sounds really good, but I can see why maybe she doesn't get many. I mean, I haven't listened to every Mamamoo song, obviously, but I can see why she kind of takes a back seat compared to the other girls, just because of just how insane the other three are. But I'm not saying her voice is bad. Her voice is, just from what I heard, it's really good. And I've been waiting to, I've been trying to like just discover more Mamamoo before I dive into single or into solo stuff. But now I feel like I just need to dive into solo stuff, because why does every solo song sound good from the three members so far? And there's no way that solo stuff does not sound good too.
The main rapper of the group, Moonbyul has had the chance with her own music to broaden her artistic horizons and demonstrate her full capabilities.
I love that.
다시 만나게 되는 날이 다가오면
Known for releasing songs with gender-neutral or ambiguous lyrics, she's crafted a unique identity around her androgynous image, challenging the binary view of gender through music, which is very well exhibited in the sultry sapphic anthem Shutdown that she wrote and performed with Sori, another icon of the queer community.
뜬금한 밤에 나를 끌어 안아줬던 네 리듬에 날 맞춰 눈을 감은 그때 날 계속 사귀어줘요 짧은 숨결 속에 나를 녹여줘요 굳게 닫힌 내 매듭을 풀어줄래요 Give it to me 이 밤은 짧아 Oh no worries She
This beat is so good.
나를 만져놔도 돼요 Yeah She said 오늘 밤은
The rest
Wow.
of her catalog either delves into introspective storytelling.
What song was that? What song was that? Shutdown? She said you can ruin me.
She said 오늘 밤은
The rest of her catalog either delves into introspective
I see
storytelling,
you.
where she lays bare her emotions and tackles themes like loneliness and self-hatred, or into more uplifting songs with a few collaborations with mostly female singers.
우주와 같이 어디에 있던 날
Solar. Let's go, leader. Heard about this song.
Fire, fire, fire. 뜨거운 뉴스로 뱉어. 빨간 내 입술로 내 뱉어. Up, down, down. 몸을 맡겨. 내 목소리를 들어. 아침부터 잠들 때까지 모두가 잠에 깨요. 지운 적 없는 환한 미소로 그
Oh,
Compared to
dude, the power, man. Face. Ah.
Compared to the
When they're so passionate when they're singing, you know that this is what they're meant to do, you know, in life.
rest of the members, Solar is still at the start of her solo journey, and aside from the
Really?
soundtracks of K-dramas, some covers, and a handful of collaborations,
I need to know what song she's been singing in K-dramas. I'll find out.
her own material came about in the form of refreshing songs and strong visuals that capture her bright and breezy personality.
So sweet and chocolate, you make me feel good. 넌 어때? 넌 몰래.
Oh, oldie, like some 60s vibe, kind of.
Despite her playful lyrics and demeanor,
Girl.
her music upholds an important message of valuing inner beauty and uniqueness, principles she's steadfastly embraced throughout her career with her carefree attitude and attraction to
Holy
unconventional
shit.
concepts. Whether it's through her YouTube channel, television appearances, or musical theater, Solar has consistently demonstrated that she possesses one of the most spectacular voices of the industry.
Listen to this. The vocals are crazy.
If pushing artistic boundaries far and wide as a group or as soloists is part of Mamamoo's greatest achievements, they also enjoy the calmer phases of their career, using them as opportunities to experiment and maintain their reputation as a constant source of creative surprises. Among those would be their anthology album released in 2021 that revisits their greatest hits with remixes and new arrangements.
아주 파랗게 그려져 버렸는 girl. Do you remember? 내 맘을 grab 꽉 잡아 handle 너가 움직이는 곳으로 나 따라갈 동안 주인공처럼 뜨겁게 Please tell me you love me. Come on hey mommy, come on hey daddy. 이리 와서 얘들 좀 봐. Come on hey sister, come on hey brother. 누가 얘들 좀 말려줘.
Or the first subunit of the quartet, with Solar and Moonbeal joining forces as Mamamoo Plus. While Wheein and Hwasa work on their solo activities, which doesn't stop them from still collaborating together. Throughout their journey, Mamamoo has maintained their down-to-earth and approachable demeanor, curating a close relationship with their fans, but also with each other, supporting their individual endeavors and harmonizing their talents to create a unique identity and sound. As they continue to walk the Rainbow Bridge and captivate audiences around the world with their talent and authenticity, my hope is that this video gave honor to their legacy and allowed you to get to know them, their art, and what they stand for a little better.
비포장 도로를 많이 걸었던 것 같아요. 그래서 좀 흙먼지도 많이 묻고. 네.
우린 레인보우 브릿지지.
무지개 다리.
무지개 다리를 걷고.
네, 그럼 지금까지 아싸 마마무 마마무였습니다. 감사합니다.
The beauty of BTS concerts. Subscribe, like. Holy shit, what a video. You know, what do I even say to that? That was so beautifully done. And just seeing everything that they do for, like I said, the first time I got choked up was them, like, just seeing how much they do for the community and how much they're outspoken. And against being like this, trying to be like a standard K-pop group. Even though they're talking about like not being like models just because they're not tall. But then they also said they're not pretty. It's like, I guess maybe by Korean standards, is that what they mean? Because I think they're gorgeous, all four of them. Like, what are you talking about? But I can understand if like the Korean standard isn't that, and the whole like them getting backlash by people because of what they're wearing, and assuming that a stylist is making them wear it. They're like, no, we wear it because that's what we want to wear, and you shouldn't care if that's what we wear. There's so much emotional stuff that happened in there, especially the Hwasa thing that got to me really bad, and even the ending, just seeing like the different, like the way they cut the end of the video, just all these like beautiful moments with the group, you know. They're saying they carried a lot of dirt with them on the way, and now they're on the Rainbow Bridge. Good for them, man. I feel like they never even deserved whatever hate they got. I don't know if this was early on in the career, but that's crazy to me, man. And when I see videos like this, I instantly become attached to the group and want to learn more. Not even learn, I mean, I'm sure I could learn more, but like, I want to listen to more music by them now. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll record a video after this, who knows, because that was, I can't speak how, if you haven't seen, I mean, I guess if you watch this, maybe you watched it with me, or you've seen it and you know how good of a video was, so you want to see what my reaction was. Either way, this video is so good, man. It's so good. This is, there was another guy's video where I was like, this was so well done. It might have been the Twice one, or the AT's one. I don't remember. But a lot of these, whoever does, like, the people who put the time and effort to put together these types of videos to let people know about like their favorite groups, you know, like, kudos to you, man. Because I mean, not that I was gonna listen and react to their music already, but now it's like I'm gonna do it way quicker because of this video. And so thank you. But that's gonna be it for this video. Oh wow, what a ride that was. But we'll be listening to more Mamamoo in the future. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. If you have any suggestions, you can always leave a comment down below, or we can do solo stuff too, because they all had great solo stuff. Like, what the hell? My nose is still like runny, kind of, just from tearing up. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Leave a comment down below what you'd like to see as far as Mamamoo content or solo content, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.